Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
This is True or False with Matt Targett and John McGinn in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21. We teed up the questions on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask these two absolutely anything. We had thousands of questions, lads. We picked the best ones. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
True or false, Tyrone Mings has the best hair at Villa? Oh, both of you. Go on, John. Talk to me about his hair then. You're not having it?
Not having it. I mean, he can pull it off, but I think he needs to get back to his Ipswich days where he had the shot back inside.
Best haircut at Villa, Matt. Who are you giving it to?
Jack and Cashy, they're kind of like the same, aren't they? I'd say.
Cashy wants to be in Towie. He wants to be in Towie.
Does he? Cashy wants to be in The Only Way is Essex. True or false, Jack Grealish is one of the best players in the Premier League? Both of you, straight away, John, talk to us about Jack Grealish, what a player he is, and obviously someone that you play alongside quite close in positions. What's he like to play alongside?
He's taken it to another level, I think. He's added so much to his game, and he's been a big player for us in Villa, and just brilliant to watch. I think even the neutral enjoys watching Jack, just the way he approaches the game, and lucky to have him in the team, and hopefully for many years to come.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, actually. I think from a neutral perspective, he's one of these players that is so respected as a player, no matter who you support. I totally agree with that. Matt, do you think he's the best in his position in the league? He's been that good for Villa this season, do you think?
I think this season especially is probably the best I've seen him. I think that England call-up definitely helped him, and he just keeps growing and growing. And like what John says, when he's out injured, he's a massive miss for our team. But yeah, he's so easy on the eye and just so smooth to watch.
True or false, John McGinn has the best nickname in the Villa squad? False. Go on then, give us some. Firstly, John, tell us about your nickname, because we had a few questions about this.
So what nickname have they gone for? I've got a few.
We had the meatball one that came up big. Can you tell us the story behind that one?
No one down here calls me meatball. That's a Scottish thing. It's because my mum used to cut my hair. She used to give me a two all over. My head's big enough as it is, so I just look like a big meatball. And that just seemed to stick. But down here, on one of my first days training, Neil Taylor decided that I was going to get called Guinea. And I think that sounds better for English people, but it's a bit odd for me.
True or false, John McGinn dressed up as a giant turkey for Christmas? Matt, I'm going to come to you first with this. What was your reaction when you saw Guinea dressed up as a giant turkey?
I was just thinking it's typical Guinea. I think a lot of, especially the foreign boys, that wasn't expecting him to do something like that. So they're all buzzing, taking pictures of him. They call him crazy, just with some of the stuff he does, some of the stuff he wears. But yeah, it lifted the spirits.
Yeah, John, there's a great photo on your Instagram of that. What was the inspiration behind it?
No, there was a family Secret Santa. So I was Googling Secret Santa ideas under £30 because there was a £30 budget. And then the Christmas, the turkey came up, the inflatable turkey. And I just thought this Christmas was like no other. And we've got a lot of boys from overseas who couldn't get home to see their families throughout the whole year. So Christmas Day was obviously going to be a tough one. So I just decided, let's get this blown up Christmas Day and try and cheer everyone up. So thankfully it worked.
True or false, Jack Grealish hates his hair being touched? Yeah, there's that famous clip, isn't there, of his hair being ruffled in the tunnel.
Now that was actually, it's funny because no one knows, that was actually the performance director, Australian Jez, that slapped him in the back of the head. That would have been a good square goal, that. No, but he's actually, it does less to it now. When I first signed, it was a full bottle of hairspray, but now I think he kind of lets it go with the flow, tucks it in the hairband and off he goes.
True or false, Matt Targett would win an arm wrestle against John McGinn? Oh, wow, so you're both not backing yourself. You both think the other person would win an arm wrestle. That's interesting.
To be fair, I don't really see Guinea in the gym anyway, but he's just one of them guys that is naturally strong. So, yeah, I'm not confident on that one.
Wow, and Guinea, you're not confident either.
When I'm doing stuff with my upper body, my arms are useless, my arms are rubbish, so I'm just thinking there. I would lose patience. Tiggs was got a wee bit more patience than me, so I'm saying Tiggs would win.
True or false? Scottish food is better than English food. True. And right, go on false. Go on, John.
But there's a couple of things different. Like down here, if you're having an all-day breakfast, it's a hash brown. Up the road, it's a potato scone. So I think it's just what you're used to. And for me, I certainly miss a few of the things. So I'll go for Scottish food.
You disagree, Matt? You go English food, do you?
Yeah, I'll go English food. To be fair, I don't really. What would you class as like Scottish food?
Say you're in Birmingham, right, and you go to the chippy and you want a haddock and chips. They leave the skin on the haddock. Whereas if you're in Scotland, that's frowned upon. You get locked up.
Is
I think
it?
if you left the skin on the haddock. Oh,
Really?
You'd get locked up. Honestly, you'd get 2 weeks in the prison for that.
True or false? John McGinn is the best dancer at the club. Not backing yourself.
I actually go quieter on a night out. So the boys always talk about it. I am the loudest, probably one of the loudest in the changing room. But if we're on a team night out, then I go a wee bit quieter. Marvellous Nakamba is the best, I would say.
Why are you laughing, Matt? Why are you laughing?
After dinner, we get all the food away, and he starts getting up on the table and started dancing. He's giving all that. That on the table. Everyone knows Marvellous to be a quiet boy and just gets on with everything. Next minute he's up on the table, so it was brilliant to watch that.
True or false? Ross Barkley is the biggest joker at Aston Villa. Oh, you both gone false.
Nah, Ross is quite quiet.
Yeah, he's quite quiet, but I'd put you or Neil Taylor as the biggest jokers.
John, Matt says you're a bit of a joker there. Are you a bit of a prankster around the place? We've seen you dressed as a turkey, amongst other things. Do you like a bit of a prank every now and again?
Every now and again. I don't like training, so I need to try and get myself through it. I'd rather just play games all the time. So it's normally just me laughing at myself rather than other people joining in. But the odd time someone laughs at it.
True or false? Scotland will beat England at the Euros.
Tiggs knows it.
No, not a chance.
How excited, John, about that fixture? It's a massive fixture, that, isn't it?
No, it's obviously a dream come true to qualify for a major tournament, and it just makes it a wee bit extra special that we've got a fixture against England at Wembley. So hopefully, for Matt's sake, Matt's involved because he's been brilliant this season.
Yeah, nice praise there from your teammate there, Matt. Is that a big ambition of yours?
Yeah, for sure. I think this season, as a team doing so well, it's especially helped me out with my performances, and it is a dream to get into that England squad, and hopefully that'll happen soon.
Lads, really enjoyed that. Thank you both very much for your time. That, of course, is True or False in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21 with Matt Targett and John McGinn.